Ladies and gentlemen, okay. You guys keep saying Gears 5. Is there Gears 5 gameplay? That's all I need to know. A lot of people saying 12 minutes. No? Then I'm not interested. I'm sorry. I know exactly what Gears 5 is all about. I'm more interested to see what they offer that's new in terms of player mechanics. Fuck, I don't know what else you could do with Gears 5. At this point, I think we end this franchise. We cut it off because no one's really that interested anymore. We cut. Hey, Microsoft, cut. Let's cut Gears of 5. Let's move on. It's time to move on, right? Let's cut it. No interest. Let's move on. A lot of people saying 12 minutes. $12 minutes. I've never even heard of this thing. What is this?
I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
You want to guess what it is?
This is an outfit for a newborn. You bought it this morning. You wanted to surprise me.
I'm sorry.
You're pregnant.
You know?
I know because you already gave it to me. This has happened before.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Someone is coming. He's going to hurt us. He says you killed your father. I need to know what happened.
Why are you doing this? My father died.
Died of a heart attack?
No, I didn't have anything to do with...
Any second now, he's gonna knock on that door. Help me.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Police, open up.
That's him.
Did you call the police?
We have a warrant. Please open the door.
I didn't do anything.
We're here to help.
Don't listen to him. I'm your only chance.
Open the door right now.
You know me. I love you. You have to believe me.
Stop.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
Hey!
You're home. What are you doing? Are you okay?
Okay. It just depends on the gameplay. Interesting premise. I don't know if that's going to be the camera angle the whole time. Like, I don't... Not a lot of information they're giving me. I don't know what the pacing is going to be like. But it kind of sparks some ideas in my head. Kind of interesting. What else? This can't be it, man. Doc, honest question. You excited for the new COD this year? Says Indigo Virus with a $10 donation. I actually am. Obviously, I can't talk about it too much. Just yet. But I am. Dying Light 2. Really? Dying Light 2? Chivalry 2. That's the one what I wanted to see. Everyone was talking about Chivalry 2. Let me just see what this is about. Okay. All right. Not bad. Mobile game. All right. We'll watch Gears 5, man. Escape mode.
They attacked, and we lost everything. Everything except the need for revenge. This might look like a surrender, but it's not. It's an invasion.
Wow, my salad looks really good now. I want to eat the rest of my salad. Hold on a sec.
Play 4 days early with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
I don't know, man. Dying Light 2. Now, before I play this, I never played the Dying Light. I don't think I ever played Dying Light 1. I don't know too much about it.
When my father saved my life, he told me never to
Full volume, sorry, nothing I could do about it.
Where I come from. But in this place, nobody even wants to know my name. Getting attached is deadly. Because when darkness comes, I might be gone. virus tore society apart, but I won't let it turn me into an animal. Staying alive became the essence of our existence, yet life must be more than just survival. Every day, the disease tries to crush us and make us forget who we are, but I keep fighting. My
Check
name
out
is
Phantom Covert. Okay.
and I am infected.
Again, man, like this is it's just like I don't be kind of just blending it's all kind of blending together, man. Thank you, Doc, says Proming. Phantom. I don't see Phantom Covert. Oh, man. How do I return back? Oh, no. What did you do? There. I don't see it. Fall Guys? Oh my gosh, no, I don't. I'm good. The Sinking City trailer. Fortnite 2. Oh man. Forza Horizon, huh? Forza Horizon. Lego Speed Champions. Turok. Remnant. Destroy all humans, please. All right, thank you. Demo or this one? Reveal. Let's do the demo.
And finally, like 2 years ago, we were like, yeah, let's just make it.
Look
and
at the gameplay.
Yeah, so that's actually gameplay footage from the remake.
Wow. So yeah, so explain to me. So it is a remake of the game?
Yeah, it's a full remake of Destroy All Humans 1. And yeah, so it's not just remastered, it's really created from the ground up.
Okay.
But like the story and the basic design is the same, but like graphics is fully modern, and also like we took a modern spin on like how you control the game, on gameplay elements, obviously cutscenes. So that's all like newly directed to really fit modern standards.
Wow. Well, that's cool. That's a classic franchise that's come back. So in terms of the gameplay, I remember obviously there was the stuff we saw in the sort of UFO. There's also kind of a lot of alien action where you're running around and shooting, destroying humans.
Right, exactly. So it's basically the Mars Attack setup. So they're like an alien coming to the planet Earth. He's sent there because like his colleague was basically missing in action.
Yeah.
So he has to find him. And they have to go to the planet Earth because they need the DNA of humans to survive, right? So that's the whole setup, really. There's like his boss is basically on the mothership up in space, and he's like giving him commands. They're like the weird, funny dynamics between the two. So it's a really cool like setup and a lot of fun. Like what
the hell is this game that I'm watching, and why was it on my stream for that long? Like, I am literally looking at chat thinking, okay, you guys have way more ideas. But are we really limited Is there nothing else? Phantom Cover Ops on YouTube. My God, man. Pro-Ming. I'm telling you right now, a lot of pressure on if this is going to be good or not. What's it called? Phantom something? Phantom Covert.
Paddle! That's what I'm talking about. And the Oculus quietly or go full with the stock reduced, which looks really cool. This doesn't have a silencer on it, so this is the kind of gun you use when you get into trouble. Here at the front, we've got some C4 to blow some stuff up, and we've got a little detonator for the C4 as well. Ammo, obviously, for all the different weapons. So that is the setup of our kayak. Let's start paddling and see what happens. So as you can see, it's quite dark, of course. If you're a badass military special ops, see if we can take this guy out quietly. Oh, headshot. Don't think his mate noticed. So let's just go for it quickly before he turns around. Nice. Well, that's nice. Okay, let's get out of here because that made a bit of noise. Don't want to alert. Paddle! That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Take out a light.
Is the whole game in a kayak? Is the entire game in a kayak? That's all I need to know. Yeah? Hey, it kind of works though, because in the Oculus you just sit there, right? I guess it works. Alright, alright, alright. Remnant from the ashes. Okay.
For nearly 100 years, the root have ravaged the earth. An unending assault without We are victims to a hatred that we do not understand. This evil will consume our world and the countless worlds beyond. Unless you rise to meet it. A trial by fury and blood. You seek the source of death itself. Prepare yourselves. They are here.
Okay. And hey, guess what? Next month or 2 months from now. I like it. That's cool. It looks like a quality game. You know what I mean? It looks like a quality game. And it's gameplay. I'm digging it. Super Slime, thank you for the $3 donation. Says, watch Blair Witch. We already watched it. Thank you for the $3 donation. Shluey, thank you for that $3. CHR, $5 donation. Did you see Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 as gameplay? I feel like I kind of just know what to expect, right? We've seen Watch Dogs. We've seen Ghost Recon. We watched the Ubisoft presentation. We've already watched the Fallout 76 BR. For those that are just trickling in, I wish I had like a list of everything that we've already watched. Doom, obviously Cyberpunk, Planet Zoo, yes, believe it or not. Devolver Digital. I keep seeing that one popping up. Take a look at this. Is this the right video?
Let's in a better
pressure, 60 pounds.
Right close pressure.
You're in.
Got it in. Breath sounds. All right, can you go ahead and get the mask trousers up?
Get the clothes off.
All right, clothes off and prepper for a central line. Let's get some blood drawn. Cross it, 6 units.
The pressure's dropping.
All right, I got a central line. Let's get the
I don't think that's it. Maybe this is it. Doc, that was it? Watch the whole thing. It's like a 25-minute video. Right? If I want to watch, how about we watch something else? This guy right here, man. Look at this guy. Woo! Any rules you want to mention to us about your meet and greet tomorrow? What? What is it? I don't know. Nothing. What the rules are gonna be. Come, butt naked. Be butt naked.
All right, take care. You too, man.
Yeah.
There you are, baby.
Where are you?
Absolutely.
Come on over here.
2,
Boom.
3.
Boom. I don't know if you could show up naked or not. All I know is that between you guys and me, the amount of people that signed up. You can watch the rest of it on youtube.com/DrDisrespect and hit that old subscribe button, right? Call of Duty Modern Warfare. They haven't put out anything yet. I don't think.
Introducing Quaker Oat Beverage, a new dairy alternative. It's delicious and serious.
Right now, we're going to turn to the world of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and the guys from Infinity Ward are here. Great to see you, Jake.
See you, man.
See you.
And Joel. Guys, this is so cool that Modern Warfare is back, and everyone saw the reveal trailer. It's doing pretty well view-wise on YouTube, I think, in terms of interest around this.
Okay, I guess.
Well, it's exciting, and I mean, you know, Joel, for you to be back at IW, for you guys.
With these guys.
I know, with these guys who, you know, legendary Naughty Dog games back in the day. It's kind of an all-star team, which this franchise deserves because it is such a legendary franchise, Modern Warfare. And for you guys, this is, you know, a lot of people were wondering, oh, it's going to be Modern Warfare 4, but it's not. It's Call of Duty, as Joel's shirt says, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Tell us a bit about the vision for this. Are you calling it a? It's not a remake. It's a I don't know if it's a reboot or a reimagining or what's the that we? How do you phrase what this is?
You always do this.
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah. It's a reimagining, right?
Reimagining. Okay.
We are all huge fans of this franchise.
Yeah.
And the opportunity to take Modern Warfare and bring it into 2019, back into the world that we live in today, was
Doc, was that a donut hole? No.
You know, at the end of Modern Warfare,
it was a protein chocolate.
Of course, but let's go back to 2011. Had gone off.
Right.
The Russians had invaded the United States.
Idarv, thank you for the 8 months. Mr. Kari, 20 months. Mikalik, 16 months.
Yeah. So we
Hi, Two-Time. Would you mind checking out Bright Memory, please? Says Shaggy with a $5 donation. Bright Memory, huh? Okay.
Based on the world that we all live in right
Hold on,
now.
let me pause this real quick.
There's
a video. I kind of saw a little bit of it. I didn't have much time because my Lamborghini was overheating. And then I stopped watching on my mobile phone while I was driving because I had to attend to my Lambo. But there's this like side scroller, dark, kind of like the same kind of color palette with the grays and the black. And it's this guy who's walking down the street. I don't know what the name of that is. I'd like to cue that up after this one. It actually looked kind of cool. If anybody knows what the name of that is, see if you guys can
jumping off point for this game.
I know, Jacob, it's sort of the story
figure that one out.
Sort of two sides, right?
Totally. So that's, I think, one of the coolest things about this game is for the first time you'll be playing not only as Tier 1
my
Special
friend
Operations
Pedro.
Forces,
Is it?
But also as...
Are you kidding me?
Packs carbs to
Shit, what were the way?
electrolytes to replenish.
Are you kidding me?
Packs carbs
when
to
you're
Shit, what were the way?
electrolytes to
You've
replenish.
got all the best tech toys. You've got, night vision goggles and the best guns, and you can call in airstrikes.
Yeah.
But when you're playing as freedom fighters, you're the underdog. You've got IEDs, Molotovs. You have to use ambush tactics, guerrilla tactics, that sort of thing. So it creates a
Engine could do, and I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's incredible. So, we went out and did a lot of reality capture. Like,
Did they show any new gameplay?
Photorealistic.
Because I've seen a lot of stuff, and I don't know where things are at and how much I could talk about or whatever. Like, I just can't talk about much until I'm given the green light to be able to talk. But I've seen a lot of the Call of Duty stuff. What I have seen, again, I can't go into details, but everything seems to sort of like, I'll just say this, seems to line up with where you really want Call of Duty to go. And that's pretty much how, in my opinion, from what I was shown, from the limited time of hands-on stuff that I've had, it's like kind of like the direction that you want. Well, I don't know if direction is the right word. Maybe like it's a sort of like a it doesn't feel like the past, like the previous Call of Duties. Let's just say that it's going in a direction that you kind of was hoping it would go to. But they're the producers, they're the marketing guys, they're the designers, they're the creative directors. I'll let them do their spill. I can't talk about it, right? Like that's pretty much as like I'm surprised like my flip phone's not Activision, huh? This is the two-time. Yeah. Okay. All right. I won't say anything else then. Thank you, Activision. Bye.
It's been a long journey. We had to develop practices in-house of actually
What the hell is that game called again? Pedro? Something Pedro? My friend Pedro. Yes. Let me see this. Hold on. Let me just see if this is the one that I was thinking of. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Boom, 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 boom! Woo! Sick! It's like Trials meets shooter game, right?
All aboard the high.
Nice. That's like a shooter game that meets Trials. But that isn't the game that I was talking about. This game that I was referring to, ladies and gentlemen, it's like I literally caught like a 2-second glimpse of it, and it's some guy on this alleyway or this street with cars going by, and he's just kind of walking down the sidewalk. And he's walking real slow. And I just wanted to see, there was something kind of captivating about the look of it. I don't know how the gameplay was. I don't know the object of the game. But just as a side scroller, it looked kind of neat. Mosaic? Let's see. Yeah, I think this was it. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's... AMD showing new games right now? Alright, let's hop over to AMD. AMD, let's see. AMD.
All right.
All right.
You guys ready to see some games?
Let's do it, Jeff.
All right.
Yeah.
We have an amazing lineup of developers to come out here and showcase some titles coming to PC. You got a little taste of it there, but first of all, I want to welcome to the stage from the Coalition.
Nothing like live, right? Like, we've been watching a lot of replays.
Technical director, come on out, guys. Rod, good to see you. What's happening? All right, another day, another press conference appearance, right?
Tim Howa, thank you for the $50. Says, Doc, I met you at EA Play Saturday. I had the RoboDoc t-shirt on. I remember you. Trust me. You gave me a firm handshake, and it truly was a life-changing experience.
Gotta say,
hey, Tim, thank you for coming down to the EA Play event. We had such a great time there. Everyone was just high energy, positive spirits, passionate, video game passion. I mean, you could just feel it. And so that was pretty awesome.
Well, really, E3 this year is about three things.
Thank you for that $50 donation. Champions Club.
September 10th. And in PC Game Pass.
Oh, the presents.
And it's also about debuting Escape, so our brand new mode. And then it's really about talking about our
this guy has got to be like
incentive, which is around the Terminator.
Knowing me, ladies and gentlemen, like I have this creative itch that is not being satisfied right now. Like someday it'll be satisfied, right? But like There's no way I could be working on the same franchise 5 times, man. Oh, baby. Whew.
3-player split screen as well.
No way.
Co-op, and we're supporting 3-player split screen on PC. Okay. So you'll be able to do that as well in your own home.
Champions Club, spread the word. Doc, you're allowed to talk about what you saw of COD, and a number of YouTubers have.
Leader with what you do with Unreal Engine. I mean, the original Gears, 12, 13 years ago. I mean, it was just blowing people away of how visually beautiful, games can be.
This guy wants to move off of Gears. He knows it too. So does the other guy.
And Gears 5. I mean, tell us how are you pushing the limit?
Well, fortunately, I brought the right person for that with our tech director, Mike Rainer, who's doing all
It's the loudest it goes, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, well, Mike, let's talk a bit about, Gears, Unreal, on the
Bump
PC.
up the mic!
Gears 4.
If I was in the crowd, that's what I'd scream.
Keyboard support. People were very happy with that. Can you maybe talk a bit about the PC version of Gears 5, which is coming alongside Xbox in September? How are
about
you
Wolfenstein, says Philzilla in the chat.
Well, being a visual showcase is at the top of our list.
Yeah, that's cool.
Gears 5. Not only do we have increased graphics and compute power, but we have all new shaders, new filters, new lighting technology, all rendered in HDR with 4K and ultra-wide resolutions. We've enabled a ton of options for players to customize the game for their gaming rig, and all of this really helps us to optimize for the PC gaming experience. We're really excited to push the hardware to its limits and deliver the best experience on AMD.
All right, well, that's great things to talk about, but let's see it now. We've got some of the first.
It's literally the loudest it could go. There's nothing I could do.
PC, and tell us, maybe walk us through kind of what we're seeing here and what's unique about it, Mike.
Well, this scene really shows off our screen space subsurface scattering, high-quality depth of field with bokeh simulation, and temporal anti-aliasing. A scene like this in the
volume
past, we would
all the way up.
Often rendered offline as a video, but everything you're seeing here is rendered in real time on AMD's new hardware. The demo device is pushing Quad HD resolution, HDR, and high frame rates.
What's your best game of E3 so
here
far?
can't really resolve all of that.
The one that I'm most excited about right now is Cyberpunk.
Real-time cinematics. As we talked, there's a time in the industry when it used to be gameplay looked one way and the cinematics were unbelievably beautiful.
The new Call of Duty
is,
if you're a fan of Call of Duty, you're going to be.
Was in 4K, but the cinematics were in 1080.
I got a feeling you're going to like it.
What's going on? Like I'm actually going to go back, get away from the cinematic. I want to get back into the game. And so with Gears 5, we wanted all the cinematics to be in 4K. We want the game and the cinematics to feel the same.
Really? So all real time?
Everything's real time now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looks amazing. I got to say, that's cool because I mean, even all the stuff we were seeing yesterday is the fact that that's all real time. It's just incredible. Amazing. All right, so this is, what's cool also is you're
Jeff,
showing this on AMD.
Are those off-white black Nike Air Force Ones you got on there, Jeff? I see you, baby.
AMD
I see you.
The Xbox One S, the X, and as announced yesterday, Project Scarlet. So I was wondering, Mike, if you could kind of talk about the fact that there's AMD across all this. Does that allow you to sort of optimize across everything a little bit better?
Well, it's really fantastic for us because we have similar features.
I hear you, Daddy Mac. You don't have to keep spamming it.
We can spend more time making the game and less time on siloed development where we're kind of focusing on one platform over the other. It allows us to spend more time polishing the game, and it looks great and performs fantastic on both platforms. What's really really great is
this an
AMD
HD?
hardware in
Like,
both
what's going
places
on here?
really allows us
Quality,
to deliver
1080p?
on
I mean, come on now.
having the best experience no matter where players want to play it. There's also features like adaptive sync, which is on the PC, which is a really cool option for us now on the console, allowing us to deliver the same tear-free, seamless gaming experience.
And for the first time, before with Gears of War, you had to make it, in the Gears 4 in particular, you had to make a choice. Do I want 4K or do I want 60 frames on the console? And now that's not, it's 4K and 60 frames. And then with PC, we even push it higher.
Well, on PC, we have completely uncapped frame rate, so it'll go as fast as your system can handle.
All right, well, that's what we like to hear. It looks absolutely incredible. Gears 5
What the hell
PC,
were they just talking about?
Coming out in September.
You lost me at Gears 5.
Because of the bundle with the Game Pass, PC Game Pass on the cards, that's the way to get into our tech test in July. So everybody who gets the card, who gets PC Game Pass, can also play with us in July.
On PC, you'll be able to play in the tech test.
Absolutely.
All right, so July, that's coming soon. Sign up now. All right, Rod, thanks so much. Mike, great to see you. Gears 5 from the Coalition, Xbox Game Studios. All right. That was pretty good, but we got more for you today because it's E3. Our next guest is a man who needs no introduction as executive producer at Gearbox Software. He and the team pioneered the looter-shooter genre, and they're aiming to shake it up again with the much-anticipated return of Borderlands, Borderlands 3. Take a look at this.
Tyler, thank you for the $10. Hey, don't know if you saw a Kindle question, but where do I go to a mouse pad? And if Halo is as good as it looks, we go back. Xbox looks good. What the hell did you say,
Mayhem is coming,
Tyler?
ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the stage executive producer of Borderlands 3, Gearbox Software's Randy Pitchford. Randy?
I mean, I guess there's some of you that out there that like Borderlands, man.
All right, so Randy, Borderlands is the king of the looter-shooter genre, and the moment you announced Borderlands 3, it certainly became one of the most anticipated games of 2019, and now you're here at E3 on AMD's stage. AMD was with you at the reveal. Now you're here at AMD's stage at E3. Can you tell us a bit about how your team at Gearbox is taking advantage of the new Ryzen and Radeon technologies in the game?
Jeff, I am so excited to be here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take out this moment to call out some cool tech features that usually we don't get attention for in a typical marketing for a game like ours. So if we look at the screens, I'll show you some of the cool things that gamers can expect in Borderlands 3.
Let's do it.
Now, one of the exciting things that we can do in Borderlands 3 is we can leave our home planet to visit another world. At one point, our adventure is going to take us here to Promethea. And you can see that Promethea is surrounded by an asteroid belt. This gives us a really cool opportunity to show off some pretty clever and awesome light simulation in Borderlands 3. In this time-lapse sequence, you can see how the asteroids flying by occlude light from Promethea's star, creating shadows across the surface. And as asteroids fly past, the light from the star will be able to peek back through, illuminating the environment with the light of day. As you can see how natural light and digital light interact, you can see how technology and creative design can work together to create an interesting fiction and a stunning image. Now, back on Pandora, I want to show you some evidence of our investment into the future of display technology and how powerful hardware and software.
So it's an AMD, I get it. AMD presentation. It's about tech and video games and how AMD complements that in their technology. I get it, man.
Ever experienced before. It allows for brighter brights, darker darks, and a range of color and light that is as close as we've ever come to simulating on screen what the human eye can actually detect in the real world. In order to help show off the HDR difference, we've simulated the effect here. Now, without HDR, this is what the scene would normally look like. It's pretty nice, but this is the same scene in HDR, much more vibrant and alive. Do you see the difference? Well, look again. Back to standard. And now with HDR.
Cool.
One more time, standard and HDR. I hope it won't be long before all displays offer high dynamic range, but when Borderlands 3 launches on September 13th, technophiles like me with HDR screens are going to have very happy eyeballs.
Tyler, I got to read your donation again.
Show you guys. I'll take you somewhere new. This isn't.
I got to read your donation again with a $10 donation. It says, "Hey, dude, don't know if you don't saw a Kindle question, but where do I go to get a mouse pad on a Halo as good as it looks? We go back to Xbox, look good." Like, what the hell did you just say?
We've been working with
but thank you for the $10 donation.
Technology suite called Fidelity FX. Fidelity FX is a collection of high-quality post-processes that we can use to make Borderlands 3 look even better without sacrificing performance at all. It takes advantage of the latest features of Radeon RX 5000 series GPUs to accelerate performance, including the use of rapid packed math. Now, just one example of how we're using Fidelity FX in Borderlands 3 is contrast adaptive sharpening. The dynamic sharpening filter draws out detail in these low contrast areas while improving image quality and clarity and maintaining steady frame rates. When designers, artists, and programmers at Gearbox Software work together with AMD engineers on Borderlands 3 to combine sophisticated technology with handcrafted, talent-driven art and design, the results are simply beautiful.
All right, that's a little sneak preview. Very exciting. Randy, I can tell the Borderlands team, has been working hard to get even more players to join the army of gamers who are big fans of the franchise, and it looks incredible.
Yeah, I am so excited to invite everybody here at E3 to join us during the show. We've got a massive Borderlands 3 booth, which is front and center in the main South Hall. There are over 100 AMD Ryzen and Radeon-powered game stations set up to give as many people as possible here at E3 the chance to go hands-on with Borderlands 3 before the game launches on all platforms on September 13th.
All right. Very cool.
And this is just a taste of our collaboration with AMD. I'm pleased to announce that Gearbox and AMD Studios have signed a multi-year agreement so that we are kitted out with all of the latest hardware from AMD.
It looks like HDR's working for your shirt, too.
It's going to ensure that the best
Look at this guy's shirt.
Games from
Oh, sorry about that,
is
Jeff.
on the best hardware, on AMD hardware for years to come.
All right. Seems like a pretty strong partnership between AMD and Gearbox. We can't wait to check out the game during E3. And is there anything else that you want to share with us?
Well, I thought since they gave us a moment here, I'd also bring some never-before-seen gameplay footage. You guys want to check out something that nobody's seen yet?
Borderlands. You guys
Brick Veldrin with the Fight All of the Nation says, PUBG Mobile is better.
We're at E3 going to let people play as a new Vault Hunter for the very first time. This is Mose. Let's roll the video, and we can look at her. Now, she is a gunner
Bugs, thank you for the fight. I just saw your meet and greet video, your signature. It looks like it says Dad. No, it does not look like it says Dad.
We're going to start by showing you a little bit of her skill
tree.
It's DRD. People streaming at home will freeze frame this and look at all the details of all the stats, figure out how to min-max this character. But Mose is a mech pilot. She can get in this Titan that she calls Iron Bear. And she can kit out the Iron Bear with all kinds of cool augmentations, modifications, as she develops her skills in the game. You know, Borderlands isn't just about shooting and collecting loot. It's also about leveling up and becoming more powerful. And with the Iron Bear, Mose can kit this creature out with all kinds of badass equipment. Flamethrowers, machine guns, rocket launchers, even badass fists. Here's the Iron Bear in action. We can use
the Iron Bear
a configuration that we call bottomless mags, where by switching between her minigun and her flamethrower, she virtually never runs out of ammunition, and she can rock and kick ass. Hey, that was Flak mounting the Iron Bear. You can actually get a special augmentation so that your co-op buddies can jump in and mount your vehicle. So Moses is in the cockpit, and one of your friends, as Flak or any of the other characters, can jump in and use the turret. We just took out a big-ass effing dinosaur. That's pretty rad. A lot more gameplay coming up. Go to the floor and check it out yourselves.
Awesome. All right. Well, Borderlands 3 is here in full force, and we can't wait to play it in September. Thanks for being here, Randy.
I'm so psyched. Thanks, you guys. See you down at the floor. Cheers.
Awesome. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Good to see you. All right.
Get him off the stage, Jeff!
Games right there. And now we're going to move on to another great partner of AMD to give you kind of a preview of where technology is heading next. Let's talk about Unity and the Unity game engine, which has been incredibly important to a lot of developers. This company's engine powers remarkable games across PC, console, mobile, and the cloud. More than 2/3 of VR and AR experiences are made in Unity. Practically every gamer has enjoyed games built
Tony Montana, thank you for the 5. You know what the problem is nowadays, Doc? All the devs are trash gamers. Do something.
Please welcome the Vice President of Graphics, Natalia Tatarchuk.
I don't think that's the case.
Natalia. How are you? Great to see you. Welcome to E3.
Can I be the guy on the keyboard?
All right. Well, you know, Unity is a driving force in so many of the games that people play today.
Yeah.
You know, when I think of Unity,
I think of mobile games, and mobile gamers aren't real gamers. But we'll get to that.
You play Beat Saber. It's such a great game, and even
another Unity game.
Soulstorm, Lauren Lanning, I had him on my show yesterday. You guys are, you know, a lot of developers turn to Unity to help them realize the visions
of how easy it is to make mobile games.
Why do you think developers work with Unity?
Well, not every developer has the time, the resources, or frankly even desire to.
So if you want to make a 3 out of 10 quality mobile game, use Unity. Why in the hell not?
A phenomenal vision for their project, be it a game or a real-time experience that they want to build, and they need the right.
Hello, me and my husband love watching you. Thank you for all the laughs, says Luna Galaxy TV with a $5 donation. Woo!
And approachable technologies that make it possible for them to actualize their vision, to make it happen.
Absolutely. And, you know, I know your team is very committed to solving hard problems for developers, making games look as great as possible. Can you tell us a bit about what's coming down the pipeline from Unity in those sneak previews?
Definitely.
Okay.
My team lives and breathes every single day the goal of creating best-in-class graphics technology, performant, state-of-the-art visuals, as well as
Best of class graphics technology. She said it. I didn't say it, but she said it, and it was pretty awesome. Best in class graphics technology.
Offer massive jump in graphical realism on PC
I
and
like it.
consoles. What it has is
Graphics technology.
fully unified
Is that like
rendering, as well as amazing uncompromising GPU
is that a real thing? Graphics technology?
high-end titles.
I never heard of
Games that are going to
graphics
be
technology.
offered in
That's
HDRP are
that's
going
pretty
to be
awesome.
able to achieve the high fidelity, high performance.
I want her to make my
quality
next
The
PC.
players, frankly, are craving and expecting out of next gen. It really unlocks the creativity of the vision holder to achieve variety of looks, be it photorealistic like what you see here, to maybe Pixar-like.
I want her to build my next PC.
Well, it's amazing to see how far game graphics have come. And you know, earlier Lisa talked a lot
Graphics
about
technology.
hardware and how hardware is pushing games. You know,
That's
further
amazing. It blows
on
my
the
mind.
GPU and CPU side. I'm curious, for your perspective from a software engine point of view, what are your teams doing to kind of push games further?
Here we go.
With Unity, the focus is always to push the overall graphics industry forward. And to do that, we start from where it all begins, with the creator. We want to give the creator the freedom to simulate reality, be it a forest or something else, and then let them take whatever path necessary, pun intended, to make it happen, to realize the vision. And AMD, of course, drives that on the hardware side by delivering the Ryzen and the Radeon technologies. They give developers huge canvases to work with, the performance that they can run on those
she has to be
We're doing that on the software side by
one of the best presenters out of all of E3. I am 100% sold on what she's
but
saying.
a picture is worth what?
Oh,
So many more words. So let's take a look.
Footage. I'm into that. All right.
Let's take a look at an example of what HDRP can
This is
deliver.
the place.
Get out of the way, Jeff. We're trying to watch. Oh. She doesn't mess around, man. I love it.
Go take a look.
It's just my keyboard. Okay, I lied. It's a state-of-the-art rocket launcher that has built-in AI detection.
Yeah, got it.
So here, you are looking at
Tell me,
real-time
Natalia.
experience called The Heretic. That is rendered in real time in a 1440p and 30 FPS on consumer-grade system with a single GPU. Something that you could easily walk into Best Buy, grab off the shelf, and bring it home.
Shit.
But each frame showcases the strength of HDRP to its fullest. Now, Unity demo team relied on cinematic quality effects in HDRP to make this vision come to life. State-of-the-art physical camera-based post-processing stack, advanced real-time area lights with full high-quality shadows, GPU-driven VFX to the max, unified PBR volumetric.
God, man, she's the best!
It's what makes it come to life. Complex materials and so much more. I mean, the reality is I just don't have a time to fit all the features that we actually use to make this happen. And what it does is it's really serving to show the next-gen level of experiences the gamers will be able to achieve in Unity.
Wow, well, it looks phenomenal. This is a game I definitely would love to play. It's so beautiful.
Thank you. I actually can't wait for the expansion of this IP.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Now, this remarkable visual quality is only doable, first and foremost, because of efficient execution. Each of these features needs maximal performance. HDRP is, of course, deeply optimized for latest generations of GPUs. This is including current latest
Benji, thank you for the 5. Hey, Doc, can I get a special Raul?
But we also work
for my
closely
birthday?
with
Hey,
AMD
Feliz
to take
Navidad.
advantage of the new GPU features for next generation.
Give us a Go Raptors, Doc. No,
One
Black
example
Knight.
of such effort is the ability to render higher resolutions with great upscaling performance and quality, which is built based on AMD's Fidelity FX algorithms. Now, upscaling seems simple, but great
Hurricane, thank you for the
upscaling
10.
must
Who
be
are these
fast.
blonde-made
It
punks?
needs to be
It
high
doesn't say
quality.
dead.
And what that
Anyone
means
can
is
see
you need
clearly.
to
It says
dial in just the right
DRD.
amount of
Snap them up,
sharpness
Doc.
without creating aliasing or artifacts in the final image. But you also want to preserve
Hey, Doc, I
all
enjoy
the
watching your
soft
streams. Will you be
gradients
covering
that are
Nintendo tomorrow?
present
Says
in the original
Danimal
frame.
Craker with a $5
We also
donation.
have a fixed budget. So many milliseconds
What time
to
is the
spend on
Nintendo
graphics
press
and other
conference?
things. And we can choose to do many great things. You saw all the features that in a demo.
Anybody know what time
And a
Nintendo's
great
press conference is?
scaler
Pacific
gives us
time?
a lot more room to do more. We worked very closely with AMD to integrate a highly optimized GPU-focused
9 a.m.? Okay, good.
contrast adaptive sharpening
Perfect.
into Unity's
I won't be covering it
processing stack in HDRP.
because the two-time will be
Deliver
traveling in
frankly
his
the best in
1990
class
Lamborghini Diablo VT to the event
Now, let's take a look.
where we'll be
Here we're
IRL
gonna zoom in on the
streaming.
frame, which was rendered originally in native 4K. And now we're going to compare this frame, the details in that eye, to a standard upscaler, something you'll see in a current game, the Catmull ROM filter. Blurry, not as sharp, loses details,
Yeah.
a little low res.
Yep.
With CAS, the image is crisp, details, maintains the soft gradients that we actually want from the original frame. That is perfect. That's what we want. The CAS technique takes advantage of the Navi's latest and greatest GPU functionality. You've heard about rapid
Doc,
fast
thanks for
math,
signing my
waves,
NBA Jam Sega
deliver
Genesis
faster
game at EA
performance
Play. Firm handshakes
higher
and sinister technique with a $5 donation. Hey,
Math.
Yes.
I'm into it.
I love it,
All
man.
right.
I hope it came out well.
Slow going to be 3.
I was going to say, it's
That
whatever
damn
it
gray
is,
pin.
It's absolutely incredible. I think a lot of people want to know, when is this going to be available? When are we going to get to play games that look like this?
The proof is always in the pudding.
Yeah.
It's true. So HDRP itself is shipping production ready in 2019.3 this fall.
Devious Marine,
This
thank you for
also
the
will
3. Hey, Doc,
include
just want to say
AMD's
keep up the
CAS
great
and
streams of
native
violent
post-processing
entertainment.
preview package for the V3
2-year Champions Club member in
Like
2
Lisa
months.
said,
Wow.
The future of gaming is everywhere.
Thank you for the
And Unity
long-term
is focused
support.
on enabling real-time experiences for all creators. No matter how ambitious their vision might be, with great visuals, amazing workflows, and incredible performance. And personally, I can't wait to see what the game developers will do with that power.
Yeah, it's awesome to get a glimpse of kind of where games are going to be in the future, because you look at that visually, I'm like, that's something I absolutely want to play. All right, Natasha, thank you so much for being here today. Unity, Natasha, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right, thanks so much, everybody. All right, well, next up, we have a guest that raced over from his press conference that just concluded, Ubisoft. Ubisoft has a long history of making some really incredible games, and it's my honor to introduce to you man who founded Ubisoft with his 4 brothers, Yves Guillemot, and also Noureddin Aboud from the team with Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
It's Whoa!
Yves, how are you? Great to see you. How's everything?
Oh, no.
Noureddin, good to see you.
It's War Eagle. Thank you for the $20. Hey, Doc, where do I go to get a Doc mouse pad? Also, if Halo's as good as it looks, will you go back to Xbox?
Our game, you in the room and you watching.
Oh, it's a great press conference. You guys
good
might have
question,
been in
man.
line outside, but believe me, go watch it.
You missed my
Some
25
really
dono. I had a
amazing
question about
content as
Apex.
always.
Thank you.
guys
Sorry
have
to sound
such great
naggy.
games.
Really?
And I wanted to ask you, Yves, about the partnership with AMD, and maybe you could tell us a bit about how you guys have collaborated in the past and moving forward.
Yes, actually, the team
Urge,
at Ubisoft
thank you for the
always
20.
want more powerful machines. So that
Says,
they
hey, I
can
don't usually
deliver
donate to big
on
streamers
their
such as yourself. I usually help out small streamers, but I wanted to tell you that I respect what you're doing here in the awesome Champions Club. Keep it up, my friend. Man, quote of the day, baby.
So we have the
I love
same
it.
goal.
Thank you, Urge.
Make great gaming experiences more accessible, whether you are playing on a
Brick
console
Veldrin, thank you for the 5 gifted
or in the
subs.
cloud. So that's
Wow.
Yes,
really
you're all aligned around
fantastic.
that vision. Yes, no, it's great, and again, the games that you're able to create, powered by this hardware, are just incredible. And Noureddin, I want to talk a bit to you about Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Obviously, announced a few weeks ago, and more content here at E3 around this game. But I wanted to ask you a little bit about what you're bringing to E3. What can you tell us about Breakpoint now that the press conference is over, so all can be revealed?
Yes, Jeff. We wanted to give everyone a sneak peek of what we've been working on with AMD. And we wanted to show everyone how beautiful Ghost Recon Breakpoint is going to look. We are fine-tuning the game for the Radeon RX 5.
Doc, I'm so bored. I hate
5700
that.
graphics, so that the gamers on AMD get the best possible experience. And we're also tuning the game for the Ryzen 3000 processors. Today, we're going to share an exclusive first look at a part of the game.
Wow. All right. This looks Looks incredible. So again, running on PC,
No, Jeff, come on, man.
AMD technologies.
I know you're standing on the main stage. You put on the spotlight. Come on, though, Jeff.
Much more on this game and taking people to sort of new places.
I am Kodak. Thank you for the 5. Tell me why the hell would you play Halo on Xbox? It's coming to PC.
The game, we are taking the gamers to a new
yeah,
exciting playground called the Aurora.
I know. I understand.
Is the home of the tech giant Scale Technology. You will find out that the island has been taken over by a military group called the Wolves, led by an ex.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have hot caca.
John Berenta.
So unfortunately, I've got to run, sprint to the bathroom. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of this gameplay. I'll be right back. Oh God, man!
Survival experience with fully customizable characters. So what do we see here? Here you see Fury, one of the many possible ghosts you can create, moving around on Aurora. That's our playground. As you can see, we are leveraging Radeon's ability to power asynchronous compute and special effects like dynamic vegetation, volumetric fog, and screen space reflection. As you can see, we are reaching new levels of realism. And Ghost Recon will only look better on the AMD FreeSync 2 HDR with a wide gamut of color and no stutter. Actually, we've been a strong partner of AMD's, and our teams are collaborating closely to make sure we are squeezing every last drop of performance out of the new Ryzen and Radeon hardware.
Wow. Well, the game looked incredible before, and now, I mean, looks even better. Seeing this new footage of it powered on PC like this is great to see. So, only gets better, as we always say, right? Every year. Congratulations, the team at Ubisoft. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys. I know Lisa's going to join us now back on stage as we wrap up this look at the future of games and technology.
Yves,
Lisa?
thank you so much for being here. You guys are just amazing.
Thank you very much for everything you bring.
Absolutely. I think Ghost Recon looks fantastic. Does it look fantastic?
Awesome. All right. Thank you very much. Yves, great to see you. Nordine, great to see you.
Man,
Lisa, what a
Jeff,
show.
Oh, my goodness. It has been a great day.
It has been a great day.
It has really, really been great. And you know what we said about making sure that the developers really see what they can do with the technology. It's not just hardware for hardware's sake. No. It's really hardware, software, platforms, all of that. So
no, it's what I love about games is sort of, this idea of games being this blend of entertainment and technology, and the technology from a company like AMD helps all these folks realize their creative vision, push things even further. And I love that you gave us a little sneak preview of like what games are going to look like in the future on all these consoles, since you're pretty much powering everything now.
No, you said that. Not
hey.
Me. Look, Jeff, you are incredible. I know this is such a busy week for you, so thank you for being here with us at the show.
I'm happy to be here, and before I go, I got something special for you, Lisa, because some of the fans, lots of people like to do, mods for PCs, but some of the fans love you so much that they made this, which is Lisa Su as a superhero. I wanted to give this to you on behalf of the fan community for AMD. They love you. Lisa, isn't she so amazing? Lisa Su.
Okay, this is a little bit embarrassing, Jeff. You may need to take this with you.
Okay, I'll take this backstage with me. Lisa, stage is yours. Thanks, everyone. Have a great E3.
I don't think I've ever had a little figure before. I don't know about that. Look, we love E3. It's been so much fun to talk about pushing the limits of hardware and software. What do you guys think? I hope what you see is that you can really accomplish amazing things when you put the best minds in hardware and the best minds in software and the best minds in the ecosystem working together. So today was really about bringing all of those capabilities together and pushing the envelope in high-performance gaming. Now, we covered a lot of ground, but I always like to save a surprise, or two, maybe. Are you ready for a surprise or two? Okay. Well, hey, look, are you guys excited about the 5700 XT and the 5700? Are those great GPUs? And guess what? I have one more GPU for you today. All right, my friends. This is a very special GPU, and it's in honor of our 50th anniversary this year.
Look at that thing. Is that a Gold Rolex?
This is the 50th anniversary edition Radeon 5700 XT. Now, is this incredibly gorgeous?
If I were to close my eyes, I thought you were a 13-year-old boy
now,
talking.
I know it looks
Close
pretty,
your eyes. Everyone, close your eyes.
But you also want to know what the specs of this card are, don't you? And this card is the best of the best. The highest performer of the 5700 series at 40 compute engines and a boost clock of 1.98 gigahertz.
Hey, Doc, did you wipe back to front? No.
Now, we are super excited about this special edition, and it's going to be available exclusively on AMD.com at a price of $499. Okay, guys, but you know, I have two kids, right? We have our GPUs and our CPUs. So if we had an extra GPU, we have to be fair, right? And we also have to have an extra CPU. So, I know you guys have all been wondering what is the best of Ryzen. So earlier, you saw the 3900.
Layer cake, thank you for the $4. Haven't seen your black on black
CPU?
kitty cat in a while. How's things doing?
And now I'm happy to say yes. AMD is not only pushing
I don't want the
gaming
claws clawing all over
8
me,
cores.
right?
We are not only pushing gaming to 12 cores, but I am so proud to introduce today, for the very, very first time here at E3,
I have 3 sons.
meet the
Violence,
world's
speed, and
first
momentum.
16-core gaming processor.
No! And it's that?
This is the 3950X, okay? This is the best of the best.
Is that chocolate?
It's 16 cores, 32 threads, the highest boost frequency in our stack with a boost up to 4.7 gigahertz. An amazing 72 megabytes of total cache. All of this at 105 watts. Incredible performance, incredible power, the best of the best, and you can expect to see Ryzen 9 3950X for gamers around the world this September.
Brick, Hellman, 2 kills. Chris,
$749.
iPox, thank you for the 19 months. 2 kills, tier 3 for 7 months in the Champions Club.
We love to have fun at AMD, so we took this guy for a spin over the weekend here at E3. Take a look at some records being broken.
Today we're going to be trying to break several world records with the new Ryzen 3rd generation 3950X. I'm using liquid nitrogen, cooling the part way down, and seeing what we can do.
So we just dropped the temperature down. We're going to try to modulate it here in a certain range. We've set the BIOS for the CPU voltage, and we're going to do everything else in Ryzen Master. So we're going to set 5.3. I think Ahmed already clicked the button.
Yep.
Okay, so...
We're at the right frequency.
Okay, go.
It's running.
Was that great or what? All right, look, we have had so much fun this afternoon, but now I really do need to wrap up. So I hope you get a feeling of how excited we are. We are so proud of our upcoming Ryzen 3000 CPUs and Radeon 5700 GPUs. You know, together they are just an amazing platform for gamers. And what I said is we want to put the best technology in every gamer's hands. And so when you put these products together, we have a leadership PC platform for every one of you out there. Leadership at every price point. That's our commitment, giving gamers the best everywhere.
I feel like I'm...
and we can't wait to get these products in your hands. The entire lineup will be available on shelf worldwide July 7th.
Ah!
We hope hope you have a phenomenal summer building and gaming on Ryzen and Radeon. Thank you.
One game of Fallout, Doc. Jesus. Jeff wanted to get the hell off that stage immediately, man. By the way, they had gameplay of the mosaic gameplay. Trailer. I feel like that wasn't it. I saw something else that was a little bit more.
We have to match the story-driven, with no sense of
here we are.
Purpose in his life. And then, of course, in the mundane, your mind starts to wander, and we start daydreaming things in the city, going the opposite way.
A bit about sort of the challenge, or what is the experience as you play?
Yeah, so it's a very like dynamic game where.
All right. I think that's it. Red Faction? I was thinking about playing some games, man.